Carter, so what are we going to be doing on your car today? What are we going to be finishing?
We're going to be fucking checking if there's any oil leak in the back.
Yes. Now, where do you
fix it?
Where do you suspect said oil leak could be?
From the valve cover.
Yes.
And I also think my exhaust, my headers are leaking a bit from the back, so they probably need a bit more tightening. The valve cover in the front is leaking, but not as bad as it was, and it was smoking a shit ton. And every time I rev, only the back smokes excessively. So it's either because it's getting hotter because of the revving, or there's an exhaust leak from the headers. Meaning hotter, the oil is burning. That's what I meant.
This is probably my favorite interior for the Eclipse. We have the little manual setup right here with the short throw shifter, carbon fiber shift knob. We have the D&D quick release. Some wiring needs to be done for set horn still, but overall I think this is probably one of, if not the cleanest setups I've seen for the interior of a 3G.
Oh, you check it with leaky fuel by any chance, bro?
Yeah, you're leaking, bro. Two different spots. You're leaking from right here, a tiny bit, look. Not too much, but it is a bit of a leak from the AN fitting, from the red part. Yeah. And then from over here, from right here.
Still leaking from there?
Yeah, from this AN fitting, the blue one, the connection. It's leaking quite a bit from here. It's gushing out quite a bit, actually.
Alright, yeah, I see that.
Alright. So besides that, it sounded a bit better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Exhaust wise, above 14, huh? Spends itself on the 15, look. What are you idling at?
Right under 2K. This is a little off. I think my cable needs a bit of adjusting because it's too sensitive. It was a little loose from the exhaust.
From the exhaust, yeah. So exhaust leak for sure. Fixed. Oil leak possibly fixed. Yeah, we got a little Subi passing by. But the biggest problem you have right now is the fuel issue. I mean, you have two leaks. You have the leak right here, and you have the leak over there on the regulator.
voltage and the ECU load.
Right, and so what are you seeing different?
It's running good. I'm just making sure that once it idles around 700 to 800, nothing higher. And it's on its way there. It's at 1012, and they just gotta fix it here because it's reading too AM mileage. And I put the face overlay on it, but my dumbass was messing with the needles, picking them up and down, and I guess that messed it up somehow. Don't mess with the needles. I just decided to reach the fuck out. Don't rev your fucking car like that on a cold start. Let it warm up a little. Let the oil go through the car a bit. And the way I'm revving it, it's just light taps. I know the engine won't be harmed like that. I think it's just misfiring now. Let's check.
You think that the way it's running right now, where it's reaching out too much, is related to the fuel problem?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could also be that it's reaching out because the throttle body. Because I don't know, you know how I have the bracketing, you don't. I don't know if that could be like throwing it off. Somehow the throttle's a little too, it's open a little bit more than it should be. And the EC is trying to compensate for the fuel. In reality, in turn, it's dumping too much.
What are you at right now?
Temp or RPMs?
RPMs.
118?
118?
12, 1200 now. It's like around the 12. Now it's dropped down to almost 1,000. It's like around the 1200 mark.
1200 mark. Right. And what are your temperature at?
91 degrees Celsius. Almost there.
Damn, 17, 18.
I'm just trying to go back up.
So I don't know if the camera's catching it because it's just like flashing.
Yeah.
So, but basically you're at like, you're above 15.
I'm running a little rich now.
You're just
way too rich.
Yeah, you're like at 17. Back, yeah. You're like at 16 right now. So you're just kind of above the 14 mark.
Yeah, too rich. Which is better than being too lean, but that could also be causing misfires because you know when I rev it, it kind of like stutters. I don't know if it's the car misfiring, which kind of sounds like it's misfiring because. See it?
That's definitely misfires, bro. That's definitely misfires.
It's just right at that mark.
No bueno.
So now I'm gonna read some more codes on it.
Codes pop up or what?
Stop the data login. Let's display the DTCs. In case you guys are wondering what DTC means, it's diagnostic trouble code. So look. Random misfires. Look at that.
Why do you have a P0700?
Oh, those are all the transmission codes.
That's not good. Do you have one?
No, I don't have a transmission, bro.
You don't have a transmission?
No, bro.
Oh my god. I think I found the problem, Marge. Just run it down real quick. Run it down. Where are we at right now? Where are you sitting at?
I don't know if I should replace the distributor, but I have money that I'm getting refunded from the last one that came in because it was faulty. I don't know what do you think I should do for the fuel thing? Because it's clearly leaking from the AN fitting. It's leaking from where the thread's on. So I don't know if it's the fuel pressure regulator that came in like that, you know? Because I pulled it out. It doesn't show signs of cross threading.
In that case, then maybe I would say maybe faulty fuel regulator.
Yeah, because it's only from there. And then from this one up here, I can understand it. You told me about the red fitting.
Yeah, that fitting's been having some problems for a while, so. But it all seems pretty simple.
That's pretty simple.
I mean,
I'm just bleeding my brakes so I can drive it.
Distributor.
So I'm really gonna put my foot down now. Your seat to the floor. Okay, guys, now we're really gonna activate our fan. No response from the vehicle ECU.
You have no ECU, bro. Where'd it go? Oh no!
It's actually a carburetor swap, so there is no ECU. Now we're at 700 RPMs, which is a good spot, right on there. This one. Let's try again.
gotta get your misfires. I gotta say, it might be the distributor.
I think so too now.
All right, so what's the end story on your car?
You need to get a distributor, probably an AN fitting, or something to stop the fuel from coming from there. Here's the second fuel pressure regulator.
From the threads.
Yeah. What else? Distributor for the misfires. That's the fuel. Oh, and get an adapter for the fuel rails. An AN adapter because it's like 2 adapters in one.
So you basically have 3 adapters.
Yeah, because it's
three connections when it should only be 2 connections.
Because it's the adapter plate for the AN fitting, and then the hose, which should just be the adapter with the AN fitting already, not me having it
already molded onto it. Yeah.
So that should fix it, which probably get $15 bucks or cheaper, but pretty simple. And bleed my brakes.
Overall, easy fix.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bootylicious.